guys, welcome back to the channel. It's JB with Not Too Shabby, and I'm excited to share the brand new mini bundle release we have just released today. It's called Bubble Tea. You can get the bundle with or without the die. You'll see a drop-down menu that says yes, I want the die, or no. So just choose one when checking out. So I do have a previous video. I'll link it up here in the cards up here. You can watch that video. I flip through the paper. I do a flip through of the paper and I go through all the ephemera pieces. So you do get this beautiful paper and matching ephemera. The stamp set is called I Heart Bubble Tea, and it also has a die. So if you want to purchase the die. For the die, I do have this little piece here. It's it creates a slit, so you can stamp out your bubble tea and then add the slit right here along this line, and that way you can tuck in your little toppings. That way you don't have to do any masking. Or if you get it without the die, I'll show you a little trick at the end of this video on how to do some simple masking to add your toppings. So we have beautiful sentiments, but first, boba. You're tea-rific. You had me at boba. Thank you very mochi. You make me feel all bubbly inside. And we've got a couple smiley faces if you wanted to make the cup more whimsical. We got 3 toppings. We got a mango topping, whipped cream with some cookie crumble. We've got the tapioca balls. We've got a mochi flavored donut and some little sprinkles you can add to your background or on top of your donut, and then a couple of hearts. So super cute. This die does cut the inside of the donut out and all the sentiments. And then we have a Call Me Crafty Al stencil, and this is called Bubbling Over. So great to make backgrounds for any scenes that you might have. Maybe a nice water scene, that would be nice. Goes perfect with our bubble tea theme here. And as you can see, there the stencil is on the back. So I'm going to use the stencil today. Let me share the 3 cards that I've created already. So here's one that I used the sentiment, thank you very mochi. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm not sure if it's mochi or machi. Mochi. Could be mochi. It's a flavor that are in the Japanese rice cakes, I believe. So this is a flavored, a mochi flavored donut, and it does look very yummy, doesn't it? So you can add little sprinkles on top if you wanted. I left this one plain. I did some paper piecing on the cups. I actually used one of our paper pads, all ears. So I just thought it had a lot of dimension and little splatters and stuff, that it would look cute as a little tea. And then I added the little heart to his cheek there. Added one up here, and then I did some toppings, and this one I did double toppings. And then the watercolored background is from the paper pad. And then these 2 I did with the ephemera and the paper, and I added just some stickles around the stars and then on the star there and around the little bubbles. So very, very cute and simple to make. So I just have 2 different patterns from the paper, broken up by a piece of white paper, and then I have the little scallop with the circle, add my image on there. So both of these are made the same. Before I get started with my card, don't forget to pick up the stamp or the stamp and die of the month. This just released this month, and it is super, super cute. So if you missed this, you can pick it up with this order. I just am in love with this stamp set. There's my card. And I'm getting ready to do another one. So I have him all colored up and then the sign. It's gonna be really cute. So what I'm gonna do first is stamp out my bubble tea. And this is going to be a clean and simple card. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're going to mask out the straw to add a topping. Okay, so I cut my straw out. So I just stamped it on a piece of scratch paper, added some low tack adhesive to the back. So the straw is masked out, and now I'm going to stamp my topping. So I'm just going to do the boba tea tapioca balls. I'm going to add that. Okay, so now we can remove the mask. See that? So I'm going to leave this mask on. I'm going to add this one on because we're going to do a background with the stencil. Let's make sure it's not too sticky. Okay, so now we're going to take out our stencil and find the bubbles that I want to use. So let's see, I want to go this way. And I'm going to just put my magnets down. And I'm going to just do a little halo kind of around the top here. I want to pick out a soft color. This looks like a nice color from Catherine Pooler. I'm going to use this. Okay, I'm going to pick up some of this ink and then I'm going to rub off because I want this to be really light. Because I'm going to stamp my sentiment up there. I want my sentiment to be able to be seen. Okay, that looks good. Okay, perfect. I'm going to stamp out my sentiment right there. It's going to be the "You Had Me at Boba." I will cut this down just a little bit. And I'm going to stamp that with black ink. I want it to be nice and dark. Make sure it's straight. So I'm going to get out my favorite ink, VersaFine, Claire, and Nocturne. This is great for sentiments. That's beautiful. I'm just going to do it one more time because I want it really dark. Perfect. Okay, let's go ahead and remove this mask. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit of Copic coloring, just some really simple coloring. Make sure there's no glue on there. I'll probably ground my image, but I think a nice green straw is going to go beautiful with that purple. So I got a G07. And I'm just going to do the edge. And I'm not sure what paper I am working on. I had one sheet left of this. So I hope this is a Copic friendly safe paper. I was thinking it was going to be a Nina Classic. It seems to be blending, so that's good. This one's YG11. Okay, great. That looks really pretty with the purple. So now I'm just going to color my tapioca balls like a dark brown, almost black, I guess. I'm going to do RV99 with let's see, maybe W7, maybe N7. Okay, so if you're not familiar with my channel, I normally just like grab colors without even thinking if they blend together, and I just go for it, and usually it turns out fine. I think it's all about the paper that you use. Make sure you're using a Copic friendly paper, because if you don't, your colors will not blend together. Okay, that looks great. Now I can do the bottom. I think I might do purple. I've had a lavender flavored boba tea before, and it is really, really good. And did I do that with my hand? Oh no, I think my sentiment wasn't dry, and my hand must have been laying like that when I was coloring, and I got it smeared. Great, right? I'm going to just keep going. It doesn't look super, super bad. But I'm not going to do any crazy coloring because I don't want to waste my markers. So I'm going to do some blue on this lid. Just a little bit so it looks like a clear lid. So that was B00, and then I'm going to take this B000 and just blend that out. That way it's not the same color as the background. But it's light enough to look like a plastic clear lid. Okay, and then for the bottom, you could paper piece that and you wouldn't even have to color it, which I've been doing, which is really fun. You get that really pretty look. But I'm just going to color it today because I have not done that yet. And I'm just going to pick some light colors. Let's see, maybe I have this combination here might look good. It's a V95, V93, and V91. So I'm just going to start with the darkest at the bottom. And I'm just going to flick up. This actually goes really nicely with that purple that I used for the background. Okay, so let's see if I have even a lighter color to go up there. I have a V01. I wonder if that's lighter or not. It's more of a pink. Let's see. No. I don't really have a lighter color. So what I'm going to do is bring this up just a little bit more, and then I'm going to fade it out with my colorless blender. So I take my 0 marker and just fade the ends. There we go. And then let's just ground this with some grays. So I'm going to use BV23 and BV20. It's a purplish gray. So I'm just going to do a little line underneath. And then bring it back out. And then I'm going to look for a lighter. BV31. Just fade that out a little bit more. Taking my 0 and just fading out the edges. There we go. So let me cut this down and we'll stick it onto a card base. Dang it. Stop. I'm going to add some sequins. Watching this back while I was editing, I was laughing at myself. Have you had those days? So I thought I'd leave it in because I thought it was funny. But I'm just adding some pretty sequins. So that's how it turned out with the sequins. Looks really pretty. And actually where I had smeared, I took my eraser, it's like a very tacky eraser, and I just went over it and it actually came off. So I'm not sure if that was ink that I smeared or what, but it looks a lot better now. So I am happy now. So I hope you guys enjoyed checking out these cards, and I hope you will check out the new mini bundle. So thank you guys for stopping by. I'll catch you real soon.